you. Then I should stay on stage. They should not allow me leave here. That he wants to go and check his scene. So that was how Chief Priest left me. So I stood there for like 30 minutes before I saw my director come in and asked him, where is Chief Priest? I was coming down, I saw the security did not even say anything. So I was coming down slowly. I was thinking they shall they go back there, then come. So when to just check the backstage, I swear everywhere was dry. So no one is there. Cubana Chief Priest, security, Mohbad, everybody left. So I was the only one there with some crowd.
So that's all you know, like that's all I know. Then how did you hear that Mohbad had died?
On that Monday, I called Mumi. I text Mumi, that's Mohbad's wife, because my bag is inside her Prado, and my director's bag, camera is this. So I text Mumi, the chat is still here.
Okay.
So I text Mumi and said, what's up? Please, I need my bag. My director's bag. And she said, please, don't come here for now. I will let you know when to come. Please.
Don't come where?
I don't know. Don't come here for now.
Come here where? Were they at home?
I don't even know. I did not tell her I'm coming home. I did not tell her. I just said, please.
Do you have the chat?
I have the chat. Let's please. I have it.
No, don't worry.
Yes,
show me
I have the chat with me. So she said, don't come here for now. I will let you know when to come, please. Then I said, don't come here for now. Wow, I need my bag. And I need to change because I'm already in the midst of my friend. I don't like where I'm looking. So that morning I was like, don't come here. So I need my bag at that moment and my director's bag. So the next thing, she did not reply me. So I text Lifestyle. Lifestyle was like, okay, I will check it for you. I will check it. Can you come? Okay. The next thing Lifestyle said, okay, I've seen your bag alone. I've not seen your director's bag. I have everything. The next thing said, okay, I've seen your director's bag again. So how will I get it? I sent him the apartment location that I should send my bag through dispatch or Uber and I will pay. I just need my bag. I need to change.
I have a question for you. You said that you wanted your bag and the bag was in the Prado. Then you texted Mumi. Then Mumi said, please don't come here for now. When Mumi texted you, after then, did you hear from Mohbad? After that text, did you hear from Mohbad?
No, I did not hear from Mohbad.
So after that text, you didn't make a call to say, Mohbad, how far? Mohbad didn't call you, you didn't call Mohbad?
I was texting everybody in the house.
It was only Mumi that responded.
Mumi only said, don't come here for now, please. I will let you know. So I was like, why will you tell me not to come here for now? That I need my bag. So I did not chat again. I chat someone else that is inside the house, which is Lifestyle. What's going on? Why will Mumi tell me not to come here for? I need my bag, my director's bag. What's going on? So Lifestyle, that was when Lifestyle said, okay, I've seen it. So how will you get it? So the next thing,
so after that time, you didn't hear from Mohbad?
No.
See if they announced that I died. So after Mumi said, please don't come here.
Don't come here for now. I will let you know. So that was a Monday morning. So I was in that apartment. All our friends, they were just easy. They said, you and Mohbad, you cannot see you the next day now that you guys will be together. Oh God. Now Sabi. So that was the reply. They knew that was how we played. They think we just said to it. It's a little thing.
So after this, you now got to find out that Mohbad is there. When you heard, or how did you hear? Was it somebody that called you from his house? Or how did you find out that Mohbad is dead?
When I found out that Mohbad is there, I was sleeping. I went back to Ikorodu on Tuesday. On Monday, I stood at the apartment to play with my brother, because I was not there on Sunday. So on Tuesday, I went back to Ikorodu. So it was raining heavily and I'm tired, all those stress on Sunday, Monday, so I just went to sleep direct. So someone came to wake me up, my roadside manager, that is my friend, came to wake me up that, Prime, they said Mohbad is dead. So I was like, Mohbad is dead, but my phone is switched off, so I don't even have the strength to run it for you to know how weak I am. So I just threw my phone somewhere, so I went back to sleep. Are you crazy? Mohbad is dead, but so the next thing, he came back again. I just saw them like, Mohbad is dead, I must see video. I don't even check their phone. I just went straight to my phone and plugged it. I saw thousands of missed calls, messages, everything. Fine, is it true? Fine, what up? So I was...
Just from that. Please, can you rewind that place to like 20 seconds back, please?
Okay.
There is something I heard here.
I'm already in the midst of my friend.
Is this okay?
So that morning I was like, don't come here. So me, I need my bag at that moment and my director's bag. So the next thing, she never replied me. So I text Lifestyle was like, okay, I will check it for you. I will check it. Can you come? Okay. The next thing Lifestyle said, okay, I've seen your bag alone. I've not seen your director's bag. I have everything. The next thing he said, okay, I've seen your director's bag again. So how will I get it? I sent him the apartment location that I should send my bag through dispatch or Uber. I will pay. I just need my bag. I need to change.
I have a question for you. You said that you wanted your bag and the bag was in the Prado.
Yeah.
Then you texted Mumi. Then Mumi said, please don't come here for now.
Yeah.
When Mumi
Fast forward it, please. Fast forward it, please.
Should I forward this a bit, eh?
Yeah, forward it, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody in the house. On Tuesday, I went back to Ikorodu. So
Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
I had all those stress on Sunday, Monday, so I just went to sleep direct. So someone came to wake me up, my roadside manager, that is my friend, came to wake me up that, Prime. They said Mohbad is dead. So I was like, Mohbad is dead, but my phone is switched off. So I don't even have the strength to run it for it to know how weak I am. So I just threw my phone somewhere. So I went back to sleep. Are you crazy? Mohbad is dead, bro. So the next thing, he came back again. I just saw them like, Mohbad is dead. I must see video. Can you go? I just dropped. I don't even check.
Okay, hold on. I think I heard him said almost 6 feet. Please, if everyone heard that.
He said almost see video.
See video. Good.
Yeah, video online.
Okay.
Okay, let me go back a bit.
You now got to find out that Mohbad is there. When you heard, or how did you hear? Was it somebody that called you from his house? Or how did you find out that Mohbad is dead?
When I found out that Mohbad is there, I was sleeping. I went back to Ikorodu on Tuesday. On Monday, I stood at the apartment to play with my brother, because I was not there on Sunday. So on Tuesday, I went back to Ikorodu. So it was raining heavily and I'm tired, all those stress on Sunday, Monday, so I just went to sleep direct. So someone came to wake me up, my roadside manager, that is my friend, came to wake me up that, Prime. They said Mohbad is dead. So I was like, Mohbad is dead, but my phone is switched off. So I don't even have the strength to run it for it to know how weak I am. So I just threw my phone somewhere. So I went back to sleep. Are you crazy? Mohbad is dead, bro. So the next thing, he came back again. I just saw them like, Mohbad is dead. I must see video. Can you go? I just dropped. I don't even check their phone. I just went straight to my phone and plugged it. I saw thousands of missed calls, messages, everything. Fine, is it true? Fine, what up? So I was, I'm not even okay. I don't even know. I can't even tell you how I feel. How I feel that day. I can't even tell you how I feel.
So did you not go straight to his house? Or?
I called his dad. I called immediately that daddy, his dad said I'm on my way there. That when I get there, I will let you know. I will not take the bed.
Oh, that means the father was not there when the whole thing happened.
Yes, because when I called him, he said he's not there. So when I called him back again, said I just got to the estate that I should call him back. He will let me know. He will call me when they get there.
Do you think that time that they said, Brian, please don't come, do you think something have happened to Mohbad as at the time?
I don't think anything happened to Mohbad. But the only thing I was like, maybe they don't want me to come around. Like, I don't even think anything.
Because for them to say, Primeboy, please don't come, and next thing you are hearing that Mohbad is dead. For me, I don't know how you think. For me, I am thinking that the problem already happened as at that time.
Oh, I will never think maybe.
Yes, as at then you will not think that maybe Mohbad or anything don't happen.
Even if it's fight, maybe it's normal fight, but it's too much. So me, I wouldn't love baby at all. So I later collected my bag that day. So it was my director. It was the one I.
How did you collect your bag?
Then I booked a ride for him. So that was where I was going. I text Lifestyle. It was also his Mobile's dancer. So I text Lifestyle, what's up? I need my bag, this, that, this, that. Then the Lifestyle said, okay. Lifestyle said, you have seen it. Okay, I said, okay, how can I get it? Then he said, you will send it through dispatch or Uber. Then I gave him the address of the apartment I am, where me and my brothers are. So the next thing, I waited, I started texting him, he said that the co-car rider started giving me excuses, he's not picking this, that, and I said, what's wrong with this guy? Then the next thing I just texted him, he said he has gone to Suliri, that he went to meet his mom at Suliri. Then I Suliri, wow, then how will I get my bag? This guy, I need my bag, I don't like what I'm wearing. Then he said he has Lifestyle is at home, that he will give me Lifestyle number, he will give me OG. That's Mohbad cameraman. So you give me a show.
Which home? Was it all these people they live in Mohbad?
They live in Mohbad where I find and touch it.
So wait, now all these things did it happen 24 hours before Mohbad died? Before they announced that Mohbad don't buy? All these things you're talking about, like say you call them, they say don't come. Was it 24 hours or 48 hours before?
The show was on Monday. The show was on Sunday.
Okay.
So it happens on Monday. I collected my bag on Monday evening.
And so they announced that Mohbad don't die when?
On Tuesday.
Tuesday morning or afternoon?
Tuesday afternoon, I was sleeping.
So that means it's barely 24 hours after you collected your bag.
After I could, yeah.
So when you call them on Monday. You call them on Monday morning or afternoon?
On Monday morning.
By what time?
Around 8 o'clock.
Around 8 o'clock for your bag?
Yes.
So
she replied in the afternoon.
She replied in the afternoon?
She replied, can I check?
I will see it. No. It's going to, I will see what you want to show me, yeah? So, or maybe I might attach it to the video so that I'm not going to look and prep. I won't just put down. She replied to you. So all these things now, 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock, that means it happened barely 48 hours. You know, reach 48 hours when they come down and say Mohbad don't buy. Be that. So that means Lifestyle was there. Wumi was there. Mohbad cameraman was there in the house because they were telling you that, Lifestyle say in the bad day, then you come on go to the lady. In contact you say, OG did there. So these three people were there when this whole thing possibly happened, right? Okay. Now, those boys where they carry Mohbad, like now you don't talk where you know, rich, so everyone now you don't know. Those boys where they carry Mohbad, when they say Mohbad don't die, who you recognize inside that video?
The one guy, that has, what's his name? That has jet like this. Ade West.
Yeah. When they stay?
He's always staying with Mohbad. I don't know his work. We just stay in the room. I don't even know his work. I don't know his job.
Ade West. Okay, and which other? Because I know say two guys.
I know one guy. One is on Mohbad, on Demola now. He was the one saying he was the one that came out the other time that was arrested that time. Demola like this. So he stays with Mohbad too. Adura,
the woman was there.
Normal permanent.
So she was there.
Steady.
Okay. Now you were locked up. Why did they lock you up again?
I don't know. No invitation, nothing. For good.
Why did they release you?
I don't even know.
So they just carry you they release you
4 months.
No story, no this is what you did.
Even in the cell, police will come out, this guy not sabi anything. God will save you. The police will be saying it like this. And they're supposed to release this boy now. Close to 4 months. Now so police, that's why
So why they don't carry the boys when they were Mohbad for that video?
I don't know. They damaged me on very dark now. This thing really damaged me, I swear to God. I won't lie to you. Because when police posted me wanted, I was sleeping too, like when someone came to wake me that posting wanted to
not that they sent you invitation, you don't come.
Nothing. They put my home address, they put the color of my eyes, the size of my head, the size of my tongue. I don't even know how they get it. They put everything. They put how tall I am, they put everything. So instead of them to bring a letter to that address,
they refuse, but they can just declare me wanted. You know one thing about our police is Especially, I don't think they handled that case professionally. That is why the case does not have head. They didn't handle it professionally at all. Because I don't know how you would not go for the people that were within 24 hours, 48 hours before. Then you will go for the people that are outside. It makes absolutely no sense to be up to today. I'm very sorry that you're a victim of the system. I will call it the system. Now, this question I want to ask you, maybe I will ask you another day. Not how many minutes is that video now?
30 minutes, 44 seconds.
30 minutes, 44 seconds. I'll not ask you now, I'll ask you another day.
You can ask me.
No, I'll not ask you now, I'll ask you another day. I wish I can see that boy with the dread.
But me, I don't know him. Where will I see him? His police will provide him or me or Adu Adausha. I don't even know him. I don't even know anybody in the house. That's why every time back tell me, Prime, come now. I don't come and be staying with me. I'll tell you, I have my own family. You can see, I have family, so I can't just leave my wife. I can't leave now. I just don't let me say that here. So I can't just abandon my family and say I should live with you. But anytime you need me, don't worry, call me. If it's midnight, I will figure it. I will come there.
Okay, so what I'll do in this video, and I'll tell you to cut this one. Hold on, you cut it. I'll ask him on the WhatsApp, and later I will now see if there's need to post that one. I'll do. So cut this video now.
So that's it. That's it. That's the end.
Wow. Papayano. Papayano. Wow. I think at this point we should all open our minds and then try to discern the truth from lies that have been peddling around, that have been peddled around. I, as a person, I try to mix platforms, go here and there, listen. I don't go on every platform, especially all those new platforms. I will go there, I will listen to that. And I will
Did Richie go live today? Wait, did Richie go live today?
Richie.
No, yeah, nobody's
He was
live. Come back later.
I think Richie is here, but he's not live. I think I've seen him here.
Now. Richie, no go live.
Okay, I think so. Richie is not live.
Richie is here. Richie is on the. Richie is here. Richie, do you want to go live? He's here. He's listening.
Yeah, because there is one video I like to. There is one voice record I would like to play. When Richie go live, I will play.
Yeah, would you go live, Richie?
Papi, that will be late. Not now.
Okay, later.
I'm busy, but I can come live later. Is that okay?
Yeah, me, I want to go off live.
Okay. Nah, I'm busy for the next 2.5, 3 hours. Yes, I can do that afterwards. Yeah.
All right, I'll just leave it. I'll just stay.
Yeah, but there are some lies because initially, when VDM started the investigation, Primeboy said he doesn't know the people on the Prado and all that, and doesn't recognize anybody. The outcome is recognizing lifestyle now. This is what I don't understand.
There is a video I like to play here, and I would like you to listen. But I don't know if Papayano would like me to play.
He recognized lifestyle.
A voice record from Wumi's platform. All those, I think.
And when they asked about the lifestyle, he knew that lifestyle is living with Mohbad, according to him. So maybe I don't know, and I don't understand that area.
Yeah, because they are.
I've not trusted all those guys right from the beginning because police didn't do what they're supposed to do. So all those guys are just lying and saying things that is.
Yeah.
None of them can be trusted. Nobody can trust them. They are just horrible people.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm doing something. I'm listening.
We can't hear. Are you playing it already?
No, hold on. I'm trying to download it. Okay. Okay.
Because you know you want to program right now.
Papayano.
Yes.
Don't worry. Let me drop and bring another. Let me play from this one.
Okay.
Come.
But what VDM is doing now? Is he investigating? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know if he's now investigating journalists. This is the work of the police, but I don't know why they are not doing anything. Because from the way it looks like, those people in that house should be what the system should be focusing on. The
Voila.
people in the house and the Ade West of 18 that shout Mohbad is dead, carry Mohbad lifeless body inside a car, that have the guts to pronounce Mohbad's dead. These are the people they should be focused on, not a prime boy. Even if they are lying or things are not right with those guys, but they should
Papa,
focus on those guys.
Papa, as far as I'm concerned, VDM is doing something positive. All we can do is to support him. I heard him yesterday that he's going to write a petition. That thing slipped.
Yeah, that's a
You
good one,
see,
then.
it
That's a
slipped
good
out of
one.
his mouth. Based on what's this guy's name again? Prime Boy's statement yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah,
he said he was gonna write a petition. It slipped out of his mouth. He didn't want to say
if you
it.
can even join
Okay,
your me in this 3 seconds, I don't think he's
exactly.
aware of it.
Oh,
So
that's good. That's good.
he said Yami said he's gonna work with him at some point, but he wants to get to understand what they're doing in Abuja, blah blah blah. That is a good thing that VDM is doing what he's doing. That he should carry on doing what he's doing. At any point, if he needs his support, he will be there for him. But I feel like this guy wants to take a drastic step, right? Because yesterday, if you listen to that interview, he slipped out of his mouth. He said he's going to write a petition. He didn't mean to say it, but he actually said it. So based on Prime Boy's testimony, I think he's probably going to petition CY or anyway, we'll get to know. But he's getting somewhere. He's still
Mm.
working on interview other people. So if people, because I heard Kemi Olu lawyer yesterday saying, "No, Lydia, I've already done this. I interviewed this boy already." Blah 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 blah. We don't need that now. Nobody's trying to take glory or whatever. As long as you're bringing positivity, you're heading
The
somewhere.
VDM spoke
We just
to the Oluloyo speak to Prime Boy.
She said she interviewed him, blah blah blah. That VDM shouldn't be doing this again. She's already done it. She was the only journalist to do this. Da 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 da. We don't care.
Doesn't
He,
matter. You
he,
VDM can
he,
interview them again. We are
Wow.
looking for a
Exactly.
way
So
out.
so he wants to understand, like VDM didn't actually is not grounded with all this information. He wants to start from scratch. So I feel like it's a good thing that he's starting from scratch. He wants to interview everybody, that he feels that he could interview as much as possible to start with, so he can have some background information. Like this Prime Boy's interview yesterday, fine, Prime Boy is no longer in the case, but hearing from him as well, being a childhood friend would actually help him. Yesterday now he was hearing for the first time that okay, there was a collection of bag. Oh, I sent him we actually exchanged text message and things like that. He wasn't privy to that information. So it's a good thing that he's interviewing all of these people. As a matter of fact, if he can actually interview spending as well, the public can see now. They can spot the discrepancies. They can spot where the gap is. Okay, so I wouldn't even say anything, like you're trying to say, oh, why is VDM doing this? Why VDM? Blah 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 blah. I just want to give my full support. Anybody that
Exactly.
that wants to put
Remember that's
their
positive.
name on it,
Positive towards it.
exactly. So yeah.
Papayano, I made a mistake.
Uh-huh.
I recorded the video but without audio. Look at me. So.
Without
And
audio.
I'm telling you, I don't know how I did that. And he
Wow.
had
What was the
no
content?
audio.
What was the content?
Yeah, the guy, I think the guy King or something was on Abefemia and he analyzed this whole video. And he wasn't listening. I just listened to the
King
video.
of
So
the
one
South. The King
perspective.
of the South.
No, he's not King of the South. One,
Okay.
no, there is their platform, is one of their people. And then this guy is saying that why as a prime boy. Now, VDM has that question. Why can't you call your friend? You texted the wife. Okay, good. You texted the wife, right? Because the friend, your friend, maybe because you guys, ego of guys, we fought yesterday, how would I be the first person to call you to,
So are
maybe.
you the one asking this question?
No, I'm not asking
Or
the question. That is him. That I can't say his word forward. I'm just trying to
okay, that
replicate
was
his
the
school of thought.
discussion, right?
That was the discussion. He
Okay,
was
okay,
trying to build up a thought, and I'm trying to build up a
okay,
thought.
okay.
So he then said that why would you text the wife? Okay, VDM has that question now. That why did you text the wife? He said because let me not even talk about Primeboy now. Let me just go now. This guy was trying to say there is a guilt in Primeboy whenever he's talking about these things. Now they are standing on the premise, the first narrative that Primeboy nagged this guy something. Now they said what Primeboy did was probably an orchestrated plan, and the guy linked it up. Now the guy said, and I know they will have a video, of course, if they have a proof. I'm replicating exactly what the guy said. You have a guilt that you can't text your friend, and then you text the wife. The wife didn't respond because the wife didn't respond for a while because probably they are not they are not sure of what you need to ask and all. But Papariano, this is how the guy linked it up. That was the first show Mohbad went to after every of those times he said they were maligning, they were spoiling his name to people that could, the prospective people that could give him show. That was the first show. Who are the organizers of this show? The guy linked them up, and you look at. He asked the question. Which even he implicated VDM. That VDM is trying so much to align with these people, and he's doing that thing out of his own wish. They use one psychology with VDM. They said whenever VDM is talking something that he's passionate about, you will not see him use rage words. But when he's trying to say some things that he's not really he is not so convinced about, you see him doing, and I don't see the logic in that. Although I try to look at it. He also said one last thing about Payano, which is still this narrative I'm trying to still find out. They played a video where they said where Samilari said Auntie Basin. Somebody was talking underneath with Samilari, and this guy tried to link that voice with Prime Boys. They played that video over 4 times. I'm trying to link the voice, but I see that voice trying to align maybe 40% at the end of that conversation, at that person's end, like the end. But I can't really say this is the voice. But if we can do a bit of exercise here, if anybody have that video that said Auntie Bessie, and then let's listen to how Primeboy also talk, because that was their own bone of contention over there today.
Bruh,
So let's
I
move
was
on.
also there, and I would never believe that guy. You know why I said I would never believe that guy? Because
Did
no, no,
I
no,
narrate him well? Please, I just
no,
want
no,
to know
no.
how.
Yeah. You did. But
Please.
there was another spot. Toyenpo miss. He was saying like, why was there is another spot to somewhere is because the reason why I said I won't believe him is because he came with a narrative like the reason why Prime Bomb is texting Wumi, why was he not texting Mohbad was because Wumi mo pe Prime Bomb yi bínú sí Mohbad. That was when I know that it was the wrong narrative of come up with another thing. And if you could remember then, Primeboy most number was not going. That was when he started texting Wumi. But he is now coming up with a narrative like Wumi mama sọ fún pé kó má wá because ó mọ̀ pé inú bí Mohbad lọ́wọ́ sí Primeboy. Kí lẹ tún ṣe máa come to that kind of assumption.
God's word, yeah. God's word. Look,
No.
what would you expect? What would you expect of these people?
Can I say something?
They are coming up. 1 second, please. They are coming up with the narrative that it was Bully that killed Mohbad. So what would you expect? What would you expect them to say as a line of defense for CY, right? Now, somebody had an argument, like you embarrassingly sent him out of your car at your show. So you now expect him to now call you that, oh, my bag is there. No, he wouldn't. And even if he had texted Mohbad that day, there was no activity from Mohbad throughout Monday. Okay? And if it was because Mohbad was still angry at Primeboy, okay, CY would have said, oh, you know that argument. She would have said more. Like, oh, you can't come to the house now. You know your friend, you know how he behaves, blah, blah, blah. He's still mad at you, blah, blah, blah. But he didn't say that. Please don't come now. Please, like she was literally begging him not to come to the house. And the guy didn't even say, I want to come to the house. He said, my bag is in the car. I want to get my bag. How would you, help me get I need to get my bag. And my son, manager, whatever, the other guy's stuff is in the bag as well. But all she could reply with was, oh, don't come to the house now, I'll let you know. So if it was because Mohbad was still angry with Primeboy, she wouldn't come, our response would be like, oh, don't come yet. I'll let you know. Something had happened at that time. So these people, this is the only thing they could come up with to defend CY. Trust me. If you keep listening to these people, they're going to mess up. They're going to mess up with your brain. This is how you know if someone is lying or someone has an iota of lying, whatever they're saying, right? Primeboy since inception, I don't think his narrative has changed. His statement, everything, and all that. I don't think he has changed so far. You see? So there is no way. And, he is transparent enough to show the text message between himself and CY, even the other guys in the house. Like, it was just one about, I want to get my bag. Obviously, he had a fight, like he had an argument with his friend. He want to get his stuff. At that point, he doesn't want to speak with Mohbad. If Mohbad was active, I'm very sure they must have heard in the house that, oh, this guy is trying to arrange to get his bag, right? Why didn't Mohbad come in? Like, you know what? Don't give him his bag. And CY would then relay that message back to Primeboy to say, you know what? Mohbad says you're not getting your bag now, blah, blah. He's still upset with you and all that. She didn't say anything along that line at all. All she said was, please don't come to the house yet. I'll let you know. So if you keep listening to these people, they're going to mess up your brain. I'm telling you this.
And even if you look at the message, it came with an emoji of please, John Toby along.
That's why I said she was begging. She was begging
like you don't beg a Jomawa. And at the same time, this guy too said he's not at home, he's going to sue Larry. Was it one of them?
Hey, Papa. Good evening, everyone.
Can I say something, please?
Go on, Big T. Go on.
Okay. Whatever I say here, please. This is my first time here, and whatever I say, that's my opinion. So please, nobody should come for me. I just want to say something. First and foremost, we should all know that when we look at the whole scenario, we know that Primeboy doesn't have, to me, Primeboy doesn't have anything to do with Mohbad Pai. Because firstly, if you look at the whole thing from beginning, Primeboy and Mohbad,
they are very close friends right from their days, right from their childhood. And according to what Prime Boy said the other time when I listened to testimony given, he said he knew CY from day one when Mohbad started going out with CY. They've not even come together as a husband and wife or boyfriend and whatever like that. They started together, so that means Prime Boy had a relationship with CY. So like three of them know each other very well. So to me, what happened on that very day, the show day, I believe Mohbad, Mohbad is not he was not an ordinary person. And when God is using someone to do some certain things, I'm telling you today, if Prime Boy did not get down from that place, or Mohbad did not send Prime Boy away from that car, if eventually Prime Boy follow Mohbad to that very house that very day, I'm telling you that they might put everything on Prime Boy's head. If eventually Prime Boy did not go with Mohbad that very day, because to me, I know everything has been sketched out. I've already, planned the whole thing, how it's going to happen that very day. So if Prime Boy managed to follow Mohbad to his house, Prime Boy might even buy too. You get what I'm saying? So it was Mohbad that saved Prime Boy from that incident that happened. You get what I'm saying? Then secondly, Mohbad and Prime Boy know each other very well. Just like when you have a friend, you know that when I'm fighting, or maybe when we're fighting, we have an argument, you might decide not to talk to him. That doesn't mean they're enemy. They just, but I don't want to. So I don't want to talk to him right now. Okay, let me talk to his wife or his very close friend. I believe that was what Prime Boy did by sending a message to CY that, oh, I have my bag at the back of your trunk. How can I get it? And when you look at the message that the CY sent to Prime Boy, she said like, oh, please don't come now, with that please emoji with the two hands. Like, please, no, don't just come right now. So definitely something might have been happening that very time. You get what I'm saying? And when you look at the way Prime Boy talk, the normal way. All these guys, the way they talk, they talk anyhow. So for Prime Boy to be talking like that doesn't mean he has something hidden. No. He doesn't really know how to explain himself when you look at Prime Boy. But for people to be saying they are suspecting Prime Boy in death, no, nothing like that. The only thing is that those police, the authority, the police people, they didn't do the right thing. When they do the right thing, Prime Boy does not even involve in that shit that very day. He doesn't know anything. So they know the right thing to do, because they know, come on, when somebody died in the house and people are there, there is no need to be going outside. The people that are inside that very house at that very moment, in that 24 hours, 48 hours, or 72 hours, those are the first people they're supposed to call and say, oh, guys, what really happened? They are all suspect. You get what I'm saying? So this issue is very, very, in fact, it's supposed to be the simplest, crime, because people are there to witness. So for them not to have called all those people, definitely there's something hidden, which is very glaring. And I will say it's very clear to the parents, because they won't say they don't know much about the thing. At least if it is a little they know, or if it is a little somebody told them, they're supposed to say, oh, this is what we heard, this is what happened. But none of them say anything, as if there's someone threatening them that if you say this, you are gone. But at the same time, they are looking for justice. So that is how is that justice going to come when nobody say nothing? You get what I'm saying? Then in case of Sam Larry and whatever, yeah, they are not that clean, because they started the whole thing. with bullying. So that bullying, that's a case on his side. But for them to be saying they are the one that killed Sam Larry, are the one that killed Mohbad or whatever, no, those people are not in the house. They might send, it's possible for someone to send somebody to go and do something. And so if I thought they're going to find out, they need to get those people in the house. So maybe those people will now say, oh, those are the people that sent us to do so thing. But for them to be looking for people outside, leaving people inside just because they have 1 or 2, 3 people that belongs to their family inside with them and they don't want them to go down with them, that's a problem. So to me, as far as I'm concerned, Primeboy was just the kind of thing that happened that very day, just a coincidence. That's what I would put it. It was a coincidence. It's not something that planned. And I really thank God for Primeboy for him not to have followed Mohbad and his family down to their house that very day. It could have been another story entirely. So if they really want justice for Mohbad, they should go into the house. Bring not even everybody. You don't have to bring all the 15 people. Just bring people that are very close to Mohbad, that was aware of what happened in that house that very day. Just 2, 3 people are okay. Like Darusha, like Wumi, like what's his name? Adura, and the
Adira.
DJ. You get what I'm saying? Just 4, 5 people are okay. The truth will come out. But maybe those people have already informed, I've already told the parent that this is what happened, and they know by the time they come out and be telling people, everybody might be implicated, including the parent, for them not to come out on time and say the truth, what they heard about the whole thing. So that is it. But for me, Primeboy, as at now, my opinion, I don't think Primeboy have anything, to say more than what he knew about what happened at the shows. So to me,
Okay.
even Slantar
Thank you. Okay.
have
Can I
much
say
to say.
Like this.
something?
You get what I'm saying? Slantar have much to say about the whole thing. You understand? Than even Primeboy itself. Slantar have more to say because it was at the show. It was at the place when they are bullying Mohbad several times, like 2 times, occasion. So definitely those are the people they're supposed to call.
Um,
So that's
Let
my
me say
opinion.
something. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to in addition to that, but see, my own is this. Now, Mohbad was Primeboy's childhood friend.
Mm-hmm.
According to what we've been told, I mean, Mohbad is the among his crew. According to what they said, that his Prime is the closest to Mohbad. That Mohbad was really, really close to Prime. Now, they had a fight at the show. The fight that they had, according to what we were told, was
Who had the fight?
no. Just hold on, please. Just mute. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. I just want to make my own submission. Thank you. So, now, according to what we were told, Wumi and Mohbad were having a fight. Then Primeboy tried to intervene and got Mohbad really, really angry. And Mohbad asked him to leave the car. Now, whatever happened, and the next day, if I were Primeboy, I know we have pride and ego and all of that, but if I don't want to reach out to my friend, I know where my friend lives. And I know that, okay, what was in that bag, it's something really, really important. And there are guys in that house, I wouldn't want them to tamper with whatever is in the bag. All I would do is get a Uber, or if I call his phone, or if I reach out to anybody in the house, the wife, just as he has done, and she didn't respond to him. Imagine he messaged her at around 8 something in the morning, and she didn't reply until like 1. Within that time, I would just get a Uber. I'm in the island, not that I'm in Ikorodu. I'm on the island, just like they, Mohbad, I'll get a Uber and go there and knock on the door and whatever, knock on the door. Or when I get to the gate, I call the same lifestyle that I ended up texting and all of that. I would, try to even come to the house. This is a friend that, this is my friend, my childhood friend. I'll come to the house and come and get my bag. If at the end of the day, my friend, I see my friend and my friend start fighting with me again, well, I'll know, okay, you really want problem. But according to what Primeboy is saying, whatever happened between Primeboy and Mohbad was not really on Primeboy. It was mainly with Wumi, but he just tried to intervene. So it's not really a big quarrel.
Elistic. Let me cut you a minute there. There is an impression I took away from that platform this morning. The impression is that Primeboy, look at this now. If someone is your childhood friend, there are some jokes that they know about you that only you know how to trigger them. You know what triggers them. What those people said that Primeboy said to Mohbad that caused that fracas was Baba Carpenter. In the midst of where people hail you to see big star, you call him big star Baba Carpenter.
But
hold on. I'm trying.
Mohbad is proud to be a carpenter. He says it all the time. That his father is a carpenter.
People, where is this coming from? Where is this narrative coming from?
Exactly. He's very proud. He is in his interview. He said his father was a carpenter.
Hold on.
He's a carpenter as well.
Don't cut that line. Let me finish. There is an.
But Pra, you cut me off. I'm trying to say something, but you cut me off.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah.
I'll finish what I'm saying.
So what I was just trying to say is that it's either for Primeboy not to come to that house that day, it's either somebody in that house had told him confidentiality or whatever they call it, must have told him, okay, listen, this thing has happened to Mohbad. Something had happened to Mohbad. Hence, he was not directly saying that something had happened or saying to Wumi or whoever. I can see that he was trying to know what's going on in that house that day. You remember when his friend came to pick up the bag, he was asking the friend, did you see Mohbad? And all of that. I just feel that Prime has already heard something. Hence, he was not coming. And that's what I want to question. Now, why was he not coming to Mohbad's house that day? Why? That's just why I'm trying to wrap my head. Why are you not coming to the house?
Do you want me to tell you?
Let me finish that line of thought.
There is no way you will go to that house. Even yourself.
Now you please let me tell you.
If a friend does that to you, you will never ever want to speak to that your friend until he comes to apologize to you. And as Primeboy rightly said, Primeboy did say that whenever things like that happen between them, Mohbad is fond of coming back to say, "Oh boy, come, let's hang out, let's have fun, forget about that," but literally, they both have ego, right? If anything like that should have happened, you wouldn't expect him to now jump in, go. That's like intrusion of privacy, right? Like he sent me out of his car. I'm not going to go there until he calls me, until he apologizes to me. Nobody will ever do that. If he goes there that they force himself in there, you don't know what would have happened. He might even embarrass him because you don't even know. Maybe he's still upset, or you don't know. You don't know why he reacted that way.
MLH.
I have an answer for that.
Please wait. Biggie.
Yes,
Biggie. I was saying something.
Biggie, wait.
Allow me finish it. You won't get
just one second, Brad. Let me come
because
in.
I see people already trying to castigate and do something on comments.
Let me add to what AY have said. Yeah, AY. Remember you said that Primeboy, you feel that Primeboy have heard something. Maybe he must have known that he has got a hint that Mohbad is dead, and maybe that's why he doesn't want to go to the house. Why did he not go? Even when he's calling Wumi, texting Wumi, and we should have gone. If you are in that position of Primeboy, you have heard a hint that Mohbad is dead or something is wrong with Mohbad, and we're talking about dead. Yeah, will you go down to the house? Will you not go and hide your head? Because
No,
then
no.
you know that you had an
Justice.
argument
He
with your
didn't
friend.
know
You
before
want to
then.
go with
Justice.
yeah.
And
He did
another
not
thing,
justice
justice
for
for
Mohbad.
Mohbad.
Imagine, even this
Another
guy is
thing,
not
yeah.
dead, you are pinning the death on him.
The guy never died
Imagine
that
if
time
you,
now.
Yeah,
The guy
justice,
No,
never
no, he
died.
wasn't dead by
The
justice for
then.
guy
Mohbad.
never died.
He
The guy
wasn't
never
dead by
died that
then.
time.
I
The guy
have
never
Justice
died.
only
for
one
Mohbad.
The
thing.
guy never
Even,
died. The guy
even,
I
never.
just want
Hold
to
on.
say only one thing,
justice,
please.
Okay, go on, Big T. Because you do not. Okay, go on.
Please, this is what happened because the lady has a question that why did Prime Boy not go to the house that very day? Firstly, Prime Boy youngest brother was having his birthday that very day. And Prime Boy and Mohbad planned that after the show, they're going to go together to Prime Boy's brother's birthday. That was their plan. Then, the moment they left that place, when Prime Boy left that show that very day, he went straight, according to what he said, he went straight to his brother's birthday. He was there. And secondly, Prime Boy said he didn't know most of those guys in Mohbad's house. He said it, that he didn't know most of them. The only person he knew was Darosha and Cynthia. He didn't know anybody. You get what I'm saying? So
please, come, please. Can you clarify where the birthday, where Prime Boy brother was doing the birthday? Is it Augustine? Does he have anything
he's on
to do with
island.
Ogun?
He's on
he's on
island.
island. He's on island.
Okay, because somebody was saying that Prime Boy ran
Now,
to Ogun State to hide. So I
No,
don't
it
understand
was
that.
it
yeah,
was an
justice for
island
Mohbad.
because
Big T,
they're
Mohbad.
supposed to go there together from the show straight to Mohbad's. I mean to Prime Boy's brother's place for the birthday. That was their plan
Now,
initially from the house. So
now,
when when they can't go together from there when after the fight or whatever after the argument, let's just put it that way. Prime Boy has to go straight to his brother's birthday. And from there, for Prime Boy not to call Mohbad or whatever, he might just feel like it can happen to anybody. That why will I call him after disgracing me in front of everybody, whatever? Let me just go and pick my bag. Let me call his wife to just give me my bag. And you can remember, Prime Boy did not even come. He sent someone that should get his bag. And the person that he even sent, they didn't allow the person to come inside. They gave the guy the bag right from the gate. You get what I'm saying? And that was when the guy came back to Prime Boy. Prime Boy asked the guy that, did you see Mohbad? And that was when the guy was now explaining what happened. That no, they didn't allow him to enter. He was sent back from the gate. So in this situation, this scenario, to me, as I keep saying, Prime Boy don't have anything to do in
yeah,
that place, right?
we cannot say that, but
Yeah.
it is always right to listen to other people and see what they are thinking, so that we can shape our own thoughts
Exactly.
rightly.
Exactly.
Look,
Exactly.
just to
Now,
address
I was
what.
hold on now, MLH, hold on now. I was saying something. I have to quick quiet, and
Okay, carry on.
it is already causing controversy on the comment. See, there are times when we try to say something, we will not finish it. Of course, I also do it, try to copy, but when we don't finish our thought, people will not get what we're actually saying. Now, I said something when I said I went away with an impression from that live stream. And what was the impression? This guy was trying to say. Now, Prime Boy said, according to the guy, Prime Boy said, Omo Baba Carpenter, that trigger Mohbad. Now, this is the other side of it. Let us look at it that it is either Prime Boy and some people really orchestrated this thing, or it is either Wunmi and those people orchestrated it, because their stories are different now. The only place we can align their stories is where we can find the truth. And what is the truth? Number one, the picture of that Prado. Can we get it? No. Now, number two is now to use our own brain to look at the smoothest lie. If Prime Boy, now listen, if Prime Boy had allegedly used some juju on Mohbad truly, it does mean that maybe he is afraid to go there knowing fully well what he has done, or it does mean that it is the ego of Mohbad will call me first and no. Or
Fra.
number two, hold on now.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Sorry.
I know what I'm saying is kind of is complicating. I don't know, but you would attend to it. And me, I'm just trying to say it, and you people would enlighten me. Now, if you flip to the other side of that, you realize that it is either those people at home haven't realized that there was a brief scuffle, not even scuffle, there was a bit disagreement within two friends, could have used that avenue to perpetrate whatever they perpetrated and cover it, knowing fully well that people will still link it up with whatever people that are there and the bullying that have went wrong. Now to now get through to solving this case, you know that one needs to first understand that those people, whatever they said about Primeboy and his own story is right, or it is lie, and then go back to their own story and say, come, that span of time that Wunmi used to answer Primeboy, what was happening then? Why don't you just allege Primeboy that your friend that you knock jazz yesterday, your friend on the sickle, he wasn't in that conversation. What went wrong?
Exactly.
So just explain. No, exactly now. But all you people want to cut me.
But can I say
explain
something?
and open my head?
Yeah.
If truly Mohbad died as a result of the juju used by Primeboy, I don't think all the 15 people in the house will keep quiet from Sunday till Tuesday before they speak out. They can't keep quiet and be nursing it for Monday, Tuesday before they speak out. They would have shout out since that day, or maybe the following day, if they see that things is turning is not going on well with him, they would have speak out. So I don't think that's what caused the death.
And again,
if truly something like that happened between both of them, you can see the from the chat with Wunmi, Primeboy and Wunmi, you can see very well that if truly something like that happened between both of them, Wunmi wouldn't have replied him the way he replied him in that chat.
You're right.
He said, please don't come now. And he also sent the please emoji. Like, please don't just come. So she would have said something like, oh, see, because of what happened between you and him yesterday, this is what we are still not saying this and that. She would have said something. So I can't believe, I can't even be, no, it's not adding up at all. It's not adding up.
I am right here. One thing I want to see. When I say I don't trust Primeboy, I'm not saying that maybe somebody sent Primeboy to do something, or Primeboy directly hurt Mohbad. The reason why I'm saying that my doubt with Primeboy is that whatever that must have triggered Wunmi to fight Mohbad was should I say that information was given to her by Primeboy. Because at some point we were told that when Mohbad went into Obi Kubana's house with some of with Darosha and all of that, I'm not sure if Darosha was among the people that followed Primeboy. So when they left Lekki, they came to Kubana's before they later went in convoy to Ikorodu. We were told that Mohbad left Primeboy, Wunmi, and some other people in the car. They went to buy some food. It was after they came back, when they now on their way going to Ikorodu from there, that was when they fight. So there was no fight between Wunmi and Mohbad from the house to Kubana's chief place. It was after that the fight started and continued after the show and continued until they get home. So I feel that could probably be the anger when you see Mama Mohbad fighting Prime Boy or doing it. That I believe that all the family, that's the anger they have about Prime Boy. That Prime Boy probably caused the whole thing. He was the one that linked information to Wumi. Maybe something that Prime Boy has Mohbad has told him told him confidently. This thing is just, it's always confusing me. You know what Mohbad has told him as a friend, try and keep it, and he went and linked it. Hence the anger with Prime Boy, the anger Mohbad had with Prime Boy, and asked him to leave the car because he knew that whatever Wumi is fighting him. Remember they said Wumi mentioned a name, and Prime Boy was like, Mohbad was like, why are you mentioning this name here? Do you want to spoil my mood? Now tell me, why didn't Wumi mention that name on their way from Lekki to Kubana's house? Why was it from Kubana's house to Lekki to Ikorodu? So which means something, the information must have come within that time. And that was what Mohbad was angry with Prime Boy.
Realistic. Although you countered that mindset I had before, and you are very correct by saying Mohbad also used it to sing his song, the album about Carpenter. But I don't want us to look at it from this perspective again. When Prime Boy was narrating his story to VDM, which he has narrated so many times, he said Mohbad, maybe they forgot key inside, and at the end of the day, Mohbad used the skill of the carpentry he's learned from his father to open the door. And then maybe on their way out, he was ailing in the carpenter. No. Him saying that, and then these people also saying that was what he said to this guy that triggered him. What do you think, realistic?
You see why I'm gonna disagree with that? Yeah, this is a totally new narrative, because according to CY herself, she said Prime Boy called Mohbad, I think, Promise, and Prime Boy called Mohbad Promise. Yeah, however, Mohbad doesn't like being called Promise. Now I'm hearing they called him the son of a carpenter. Like, it's not adding up. Where is this narrative coming from now? That was what I wanted to ask you earlier. Did the guy said CY said, oh, he called him the son of a carpenter, or he called him Promise, or I don't know.
You see, when people lie, I look at it as the smoothest lie, and I link it. I listen to both sides. Now, this is what I got. Right? Prime Boy himself narrated. This is verbatim from Prime Boy. I quote him by saying him was ailing Mohbad because Mohbad used his carpentry skills to remove a key they forgot inside. That is Prime Boy's story. Now, on the other side, flip to Wumi's side now. They said this is what he said in the car that triggered Mohbad. We have one truth now. Prime Boy said something, which of course might trigger Mohbad, or which of course might not be the thing that triggered Mohbad. But we now have another fact. Mohbad had an issue with Prime Boy. Maybe because he was prognosing to the wife family and said, "We had dropped down, let me find my wife," or something he said triggered Mohbad. That Mohbad made him drop.
That's what I'm saying.
Which one can we pick now? That's
what I'm saying. Like, following CY's speech herself, she never said Prime Boy called him the son of a carpenter. She said Prime Boy called him Promise. You see, there was no, Prime Boy could have held him that, oh, you the son of a carpenter, blah blah blah. But according to CY's narrative, from what happened at the show, she didn't say anything about that. She said he called him Promise. You see, even though with that, I still don't buy it. Like, is Promise not his name? His mom calls him Promise.
His dad calls him Promise.
Everybody calls him. That's his name.
Remember when?
Literally.
So
he said he doesn't like people calling him that name. So why would that trigger him?
Remember when Wumi called Baba?
Then why would okay? So
hold on. Remember when Wumi called Baba? She said, "Now you are you want to kill my son the way you kill Promise." It's Promise. I'm sure she Wumi even calls him Promise.
Exactly.
I was told that in Ikorodu it's called Promise. It's called Promise. All his childhood friends calls him Promise.
Exactly. So I've had the mom even refer to him as Promise whenever she's talking. So how would somebody's name trigger them? You see? It doesn't make sense. And now you're saying somebody said they killed him, the son of a carpenter. Like if, even if that was the year, why should that trigger him? Is he not the son of a carpenter? Why should that trigger him? I
No,
don't get it.
there was a
And
day
is that even
on.
what killed Mohbad? That's not what killed Mohbad,
Hello,
right?
hello, please let me come in, please. Now we've heard enough about all this lies these people are just telling us. There was nothing like promise, and there was nothing like juju on that very night of the party. Don't let them turn our brain into another thing. Nothing like
Exactly.
juju and nothing like promise. What started this whole issue is about the Canadian prison. It's about the secret of the Canadian prison Primeboy leaked out. We started at the place where they went to eat when they were coming from Ikorodu, and the same thing started when they were going back to the house after the show. It wasn't about Primeboy. They fought right from the car, and when they got home, the driver was advising Mumi, allegedly, that he shouldn't fight Mohbad no more, that they should just go inside and sleep. And immediately they got home, they started fighting again, which came up to end the life of Mohbad. And according to the driver, he said 3 people came out of that house that very night, telling him to take them to the chemist to go and buy something to use for Mohbad. It was around this time that that boy died, and nothing more. Then the driver was there waiting to collect the money to repair his car, and it was around that 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock on that 11th morning that when Wunmi came out and was surprised to still see the driver outside the gate. Asking the driver, are you still here? Then the driver told her he's waiting to collect the money to repair his car. So what again are these people going to tell us? Coming out to say, you remember they were saying they say, oh, Beba Kenje, poisonous knife. Are you hearing anything about that again? No more. It was all streets. They had used so many tricks to come out to tell the public, which they failed. They thought they hear impression. You just go back to the starting of this mess they put us into. They're just coming up with so many lies. Mohbad died in that house in the morning of 11th. And Adua came out to say, if anybody come out to say he saw Mohbad after 12 o'clock, that 11th day of September, around 12 o'clock, the person is telling lies. So what are we fighting ourselves for? The truth had been established. Why are we going front and back? Why? This truth had been established already. That boy died on the 11th of September 2023, and nothing more. And there were people inside that house. So it is not left to the police to get all these 15 people or whatever to come out and explain to us what happened to that boy. Why are we talking like this going on? This truth has already been established.
Baba Adesina,
Yeah.
these people are giving us a smoother lie that would shift all these blames away from them. Look at it now. They've presented a nurse that is taking all the blames that and then they are sweeping it under to the nurse.
Where was the nurse in all these days? Why are they bringing out the nurse now? Why are they bringing out the nurse now? Somebody died on the 11th and the nurse came on the 12th. Who was the nurse came to treat? Who? So it was all lies. It was all lies. Don't let them turn our brain into another thing. It was all lies. That case of nurse is a lie.
But how can we prove them wrong now?
It's a lie because when Mama Mohbad said his son died on the 11th, Baba Mohbad later came out to say he died on the 11th. And all
retracted their statement.
All the people are coming out to say Mohbad died on the 11th. It was these people that brought this on the 12th hour, because that morning up on the 11th, they were trying to clean up the house. They were cleaning up the house so nobody will know.
Papariano, how could one really establish this case? Because this thing is glaring that something happened in the house and probably Mohbad died on the 11th.
Mohbad died on the 11th. Go back to the.
Because no, hold on, sir. Because if you look at the first hospital, right, they said this person have died. This person didn't just die. This is not a fresh body. No. So all these things are aligning, but how can we compile all these things together and make a good case? Because I don't know if the DPP are saying that, right, what they could say is to convict the nurse and then maybe the alibi, the spending, what was that the guy's name? Well, you might say, well, because of what are the evidences they have on ground. But these
what are the activities of Mohbad on Monday?
Baba, all these things you are saying make sense, but it is in our mind. How can we make it realistic?
If it's sure for Nigerian police, I'm still saying it. If it's sure for Nigerian police, let them do Wunmi phone forensic. We will see all this evidence you're asking for. That is why they don't want to do phone forensic. I'm still saying it. If it's sure for Nigerian police, and let us have representatives that will monitor it closely. Let them analyze Wunmi's record of phone conversation from on the 10th, on the 11th, and on the 12th. Evidence go choke. Why are we disturbing ourselves?